Hi, this is Calvin. Just saying, how are you doing? A few of us met up today for Bible study on Zoom. If you weren't with us today, I just wanted to say to you that we were thinking of you, we were praying for you, that you would be blessed, you'd be protected by God, but most of all that you'd be encouraged, to be reminded that God is with you by His Spirit in His Son. This is just a short passage that we looked at together from Luke chapter 7. It talks about Jesus raising someone from the dead. But this person was not just a person, was not just a young man, it was the son of a widow. And he did this for her, not just for him. You look at verse 12, as Jesus approached the town gate, a dead person, imagine this coffin, was being carried out, the only son of his mother. And this mother was also a widow, meaning she lost her husband, but now she also lost her only son. And a large crowd, it says there, from the town was with her. That's really touching. Everyone from the town, all her neighbors, went out to grieve with her, to experience her pain together with her. But so did the Lord. When the Lord saw her, his heart went out to her, and he said to her, "Don't cry." He wanted to do something for her. He felt compassion for her grief, and he said to her, "Don't cry." Verse 14, then he went up and touched the coffin. It must have been so shocking for him to do this, because then those carrying it stood still. What are you doing? And then he said to this dead body, "Young man, I say to you, get up," or be raised up. The dead man sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him back to his mother. And that phrase is really interesting. He gave him back to his mother. Jesus did this amazing miracle of raising someone from the dead, not for his sake, but for his mother. He saw her grief, and he wanted to do something to comfort her in her grief, even to the extent of raising her son from the dead. The result of this, sent ripples through the community. Verse 16, then they were all filled with awe and praised God. Filled with awe is not just saying that, oh, how cool, Jesus raised someone from the dead. The New Translation says that they were gripped with fear. And that's probably closer to the sense that, they went, hey, what's going on? This is scary even, that God has done something among us. A great prophet has appeared among us. They said, God has come to help his people. And the news about Jesus spread throughout Judea and the surrounding country. It's saying that, when God does something amazing like this, he doesn't just want us to know that he is loving. Yes, he is. He is compassionate. Yes, he is, even of our grief. But more than that God is God. He wants us to know unmistakably that only God could have done this, and that God has come to be with us. Hope that's encouraging for you. It was for me, to know that in the midst of this tragedy, one of the great outcomes to come from it is not just that God is with us, God will help us, God can bless us, but that God is God, and God wants us to know beyond a doubt that he has come to help us.